Welcome back to another episode of the Pure Sounds Project. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Hey.
Woo! Awesome. I know she from a show that we did together called The Gathering, which is directed by Ashwin Berry. And I got to know her. She's a singer, she's a songwriter, she's a performer here in Namibia. And I'm excited to get to know her a little bit more and just talk about her musical journey. So she, or Harriet, her real name is Harriet, but her stage name is She. Can you maybe tell us how you came up with your stage name?
My stage name, She, it means see her empowered. So I've carried the name She with me from childhood. I used to have this art teacher. I had art as a subject. So my art teacher asked me to draw a portrait of myself. And the portrait was a better version of who I wanted to become. At that time, I think I was 14. So I had to present the portrait. And I was like, no, she is beautiful, brave. And my art teacher was like, no, but that is you. I guess you need to name yourself She because she's powerful. And I was like, you know what?
Oh, wow.
That is who I am.
Going back even further into your earlier years, what is your musical history? Did you grow up in a musical family? Or where does this inspiration to like do music come from?
My parents played such a major role in terms of the genre they played around the household. And that influenced my love for Motown, the Lionel Richies, to my older siblings from Tupac. So I got to hear the different cultures and different generations of what they listened to. So I would always try to imitate Whitney Houston, and from Whitney Houston I would try to imitate Britney Spears. So along the road I've always knew that I was an entertainer by what people played in the house.
Did you have like musical education? Did you?
Not even.
Okay.
No, I actually did. Why am I lying? I actually did. I was in the choir.
Oh wow, okay.
I forgot about that part in my life.
Oh wow. So when you were like young, like
I was young,
school?
From primary school to high school. Actually throughout my whole educational life, throughout school I was in the choir.
Oh, wow.
And then in varsity I stopped, because I got bored and I wanted to fit into different crowds. But I think with the choir it helped with vocal training and vocal control and finding your balance within what voice suits like different genres. So shout out to my music teacher, whoever she is.
Hey. You are a vocalist, and I'm always interested to know like what are the things that you do in your vocal routine that are the things that make sure like your voice is in tip-top condition. What are maybe some of your vocal weaknesses or insecurities, if you have any, and maybe a tip or two?
My insecurities is, especially when I have to make my own music, I have to record my own music, I never know what key to sing. Either, I was always a soprano, like first voice, and when I have to sing second voice, I can't find myself I can't balance it. But with vocal training or tricks that I would recommend is humming and ginger tea, and just being confident on what tone suits you. When I speak, they're like, okay, you can sing, right? I'm like, I don't know what it is. Husky voice? I don't know.
But it's very sultry. Sultry is the word that I'll use, like, it's like that deeper tone, but it's like, it's just got like soul. It's enticing. Like, it's enticing.
That's a compliment, guys.
It really, but you are, like, that's the quality of the voice that you have.
Thank you. I'm so weird when people throw compliments. I don't know how to react.
Yeah. I know, like I said, I met you at The Gathering, and you performed there. Was it the first time you performed? Or had you been doing it? Like, what have you been up to?
So, I love this story. Actually, I've been in the industry for almost 10 years.
What?
10 years. I know, I'm sure you were like, okay, where were you this whole time? So, my first attempt to get into the game when I used to perform at talent shows at varieties of schools, and I got to meet I don't know if you know Jay Black. He's a rapper, and the Paradox.
Oh, okay.
Paradox and the DJs. So I got to meet them, and they would put me on their tracks, and that was like 2010, I think, is when I got my first experience to record. So I've been featured in some of these artists. No shade. No, they gave me the first experience to record and find myself in the industry. I featured on a few artist tracks, the likes of J Black and Paradox, and that was around 2010. I think I was 16 at that time. So they opened the doors for me and gave me their first experience to record. From there on, I've been struggling to find my feet and find my balance in the industry, where the industry is tough, where they don't cater to R&B, because the hip hop and the Kwaito genre is the one that dominates in the country.
Yeah.
So from there on, I've been performing at talent shows, small gatherings, at school events, and and then the rest is history. But I would say I developed as an artist in 2018 when I met you at the gathering, and that's where I decided to call myself She and develop as an artist and find myself within the genre I would like to pursue.
That's actually a really interesting point. Like, how do you feel about the fact that the Namibian industry so far caters primarily to those type of genres? Because I'm not saying that, like, if I were to put out an album, I would be like the next best thing or anything. Because people are not looking for that, like, chill kind of vibes, you know. And to a certain extent, as an artist, you'll always remain underground.
Yeah.
And, like, how do you feel about that? What's your opinion? Or is it...
I mean, one would think that they are not talented, and, you know, self-doubt and insecurities would play such a role, because it's like your sound doesn't matter. You know, they would want you to rather sing covers, but they don't want to hear what we have to offer. And in terms of the industry not catering to us. Wait, what was your question, girl?
So just essentially, like, how do you feel knowing that you...
Oh, the industry.
Yeah, like, you've probably been an underground artist for a long time, if not forever.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's like, with my journey right now, in terms of wanting to make music, screw what everybody needs to, like, screw people's opinion. You know, at the end of the day, you want people to hear your music, but it's for you at the end of the day. As much as the underground thing, it's gonna bruise your ego, but you're not making music for the commercial crowd. You know, I think with Namibians, we tend to lose our way because we want to cater to the public, and we want to be more commercial rather than being authentic and staying true to who you are. Because, I mean, like, for our genre, soul and R&B, not a lot of people love it, you know. But then once we get to Afrobeat and what else?
Yeah, like Kwaito.
Yeah, whatever. When you put
Trap
Afrobeat or trap, and then your music will sell. But then who will know who She is?
And I'm a fan. I love your music.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no. Can we maybe go into some of, like, the technical stuff about your music? Because I was trying to, like, and I was talking to Tad, like, he's the guy who's going to be playing guitar for some of the music in the performance to come. And I don't know, like, I was calling it neo soul and, like, R&B, and so, like, I was trying to kind of come up with a genre, because it's actually very interesting. Do you write your music yourself, or do you get beats?
I write it myself. I think, like, what we spoke about earlier, producers don't make music to they don't make music to your taste, to your genre. I think what I find difficult is, like, I'll get a beat, but then I have to put the soul in it. Like, I need to put Harriet or She in it. So with my music, I write it myself, but I'm in the direction of R&B, trap, neo soul. It's like a whole flavor. But if it doesn't have soul, and then it's not She. Okay. Like, soul needs to be in there. Hope it makes sense.
Yeah. So when you say soul, do you mean, like, it needs to have, like,
soul is like, like, you know, when you listen to gospel artists, and then you can hear every emotion. You know, with soul, it's a feeling. You tend to feel not vulnerable, but it's a gut feeling. That's the only way I can describe it, where, like, you let go of the harmonies and you let it flow.
How do you write music? Do you draw on your life experiences? Do you write about anything? Do you write about what's currently happening? Like, where do you draw your inspiration from?
That's a question. Chains of events, you know. I'm inspired by conversations with people. Conversations with people with different walks in life, and everyone has a story, and I use that as an experience. I use that to reflect in my life and trying to write it down. And I also listen to my emotions. I think my emotions really played such a major role in terms of songwriting. It's allowing myself to be vulnerable and using that music for me to heal, because I'm in a journey of healing and personal growth. So I've been using my music in a sense of just healing and allowing myself to breathe into my craft and allowing myself to let it flow and just let it happen naturally. So it's my life, events that happen in my life, conversations with people. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. All right. So in terms of music, do you have any music coming out in the near future that people can be excited about?
No, I try to avoid that question.
I know, right? Because I keep, personally, I always say, okay, guys, I'm working on a new song. It's 6 months later.
Do you know I have only one song out in my entire life?
Which is the interlude.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
and
girl,
it's so short.
Just I can't.
And when people listen to it, like, no, Harriet, you were supposed to give us Mariah Carey. And something, I'm like, no. It was something out of my comfort zone. Like, that beat, when you listen to it, it's like, it's not me at all.
Oh, really?
So I was trying to, play around. You know what, as an artist, you need to find yourself and just test the waters.
Yeah.
So I have music, but I haven't, self-doubt plays such a major role. So I have self-doubt, and I'm not too confident yet for people to hear my craft. So once I get to building my, self-esteem and, like I said, I'm in a healing journey. I want to first let my music heal me, and then I will allow it to heal others and let others hear what I have to say.
Yeah.
But soon, before the year ends, I'm hoping that I get to release music. But I am working on it. I am working on a few producers, and I look forward to people to hear my story.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And this is one of the questions I always want to ask all the artists that I interview. If you could have a collaboration with an artist, either dead or alive, or attend a one-on-one masterclass with them, songwriting or producing, vocal arrangement, whatever the case may be, who would it be? I would prefer if you tell me someone who's dead from the past and someone who's alive.
I'm so ready for this conversation.
And why?
Michael Jackson.
Oh!
They killed my nigga MJ.
25 July 2009.
Guys,
I was in matric. Oh my gosh, dude. I woke... Sorry.
I cried. I didn't even go write my history test.
Dude, I was in grade 12. I was trying to finish school, and then my sister woke me up in the morning. She's like, bruh.
You were a fan too? I'm even getting emotional now. Sorry, guys. I'm hormonal.
Okay. Well, okay, but tell me why, Michael. I mean, obviously we know why, but why?
Despite the fact that he was the king of pop, but I've been such a fan of MJ from childhood. Watching him, you knew that man he knew himself. The transition from R&B to disco to the king of pop, that transition already, he knew that, okay, I'm going to test the waters in different genres, but then pop is the one for me. And the obstacles of, in pop, you didn't have people of color dominating the pop culture. You had Madonna in that era and the Caucasians. But with him, he knew he was so confident in his work. Even his dance moves were not that, besides the moonwalk. But he was so confident with knowing who he was, and in his work, he had so much faith in his work and his vocals.
Dude.
Even his music videos, the creativity and the content behind.
No, those were music movies.
Movies.
He had
There's this one in particular. I think it's Smooth Criminal. It was literally a movie.
Yeah. Oh.
Moonwalk.
Is that what? Yeah.
The Moonwalker. Michael Jackson, guys, I cried when I cried. Show me, I cried,
dude.
But till this day, I admire him. He put in that work.
Is there someone alive? Maybe someone current, contemporary?
I think I need to owe one to Beyonce, or just Destiny's Child in general. And Beyonce gave me that black girls can do anything. She gave me that, that freedom of standing in front of the mirror and knowing that I can do the of the single ladies. I don't know. She gave me that power to celebrate us.
Yeah.
Not only just Beyonce. I think Mary J. Blige. Who else?
Lauren Hill.
Lauren. How can I forget my sis Lauren? Girl, how can I forget her?
I had a feeling.
How can I forget her? I mean, the fact that she could rap and sing and she was a poet, I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Also, Janae Aiko and her is new, but
yeah,
the rest are legendary, queens.
Okay, so we're gonna play song association now. I've got some words written down, and I'm gonna give her the word, and she has 10 seconds to sing very nicely song with that word in it.
I'm gonna win.
Hey.
I hope they're not hard.
I don't think they're that hard, but I might struggle.
Okay, hit me. I'm ready.
So the first one is broken.
Okay. I don't wanna be without you, babe. I don't want a broken heart. Don't wanna live my life without you, babe. 'Cause I don't wanna play that part. Beyonce, period.
Awesome. The second word is world.
Guys, this is so easy. We are the world. Come on, guys. We are the children. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Like bye? Oh, do you mean the song? I don't know. Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie.
Bye. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So this one is for the people in the room.
Mm-hmm.
The next word is thigh.
Thigh.
Susan Dugbian.
So any genre.
Anything.
Sandy Thunder Thighs. Sandy Thighs. A moon child. I'm a piano. A skis. Sandy Thunder Thighs. Thunder Thighs. Thighs.
Can I just hear what song that you want to hear?
Oh no, there was no song in particular. We just put that.
Really?
To make things interesting.
Oh my gosh. The next word is... Oh, I feel like she can see the word.
No, I can't actually.
So the next word is...
No, actually. I know I have big eyes, but no.
Okay, so the next word is dream.
You're a dream girl. You always there. You're my dream girl. Dream girls will never leave you. All you gotta do is dream.
Okay.
Dream girls. Yes. From those ladies.
Yeah, awesome. The next word is baby.
Baby. What song is it? Baby, 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 oh, baby, 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 no. Justin Bieber.
Okay, so this is the last word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about this one. This was also specifically requested from the crowd. The last word is woman.
What's that, ladies? Please go slow.
Your seconds are too fast.
I'm every woman.
I literally thought of that song.
Every woman is all in me. Anything you want now, baby, I do it naturally. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's the queen right there.
I literally thought of that as well.
Really?
Yeah.
This was fun.
Alright, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Pure Sounds Project, and thank you so much to S.H.E for coming on and just being open and having...
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
This was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Don't forget to check out her performance. Bye.
Bye. You're my birthday. Right till I can't go more.
I was hoping you had the song. I just had a word.
Guys, okay, wait. You need to give words that are actually in songs.
Thing.
What is happening?
What is happening?